Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dash Brandon. If you enjoy my content, let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pyre. We're going to pick up where we left off, and we're on episode 8, I want to say. So, apparently today I decided I wanted to talk a lot. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my face away right now, and we're going to talk a whole hell of a lot, because that's pretty much what this series is me playing a game and reading everything in the game to you, which hopefully you're okay with that. The wagon has hit a snag descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. She's never pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this Sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press forward down the jagged slopes toward Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. We have... Oh. We just had a sub. Thank you, Firestorm Racing, for subbing. That's the first time I think that's happened on a video in a long time. Sir Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. And then we have... Pamitha says she can procure a talisman here. Well, I do like talismans, especially free ones, and I don't really do much of the vendoring in this game. Because I'm bad, probably. Having gone the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you toward a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we high-wing remnants stash away such things for such occasions. Titan's Tooth, or Titan Tooth, it should come in useful. Effect: after blocking airborne adversaries, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Oh, nice. Press W to block airborne adversaries. Hopefully we don't run into a lot of those, because I really was not that good at blocking them in the last one. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought have met us here. He said he would find us himself. He was to find us at the edge of these woods. We're supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide. As always, the rights beckon, and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Well then, we have a couple of paths here. His client Sandalwood studied the rites at the Needlefield. And the lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood once resided at Greymore. Well, let's go to Greymore. Let's go to his home. Seems like a good spot to find people. Sandalwood has led a long life, compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Alright. Well, that's awesome. Taizo seems to wish to go to the Underthicket. And Day seems drawn to the location of the Burnt Grove. Well, let's go Day's way. I'm not sure if it matters at all in the long run. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Now we can go ahead and sift through the ashes. He was here, he was here. You mean Sandalwood. If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Day produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest, until you see a message carved onto the inside. We found a bark strip. It can be sold at the slug market. A sturdy strip of bark. On it is written, "Come to Cinderroot-S. Notify the group." So it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. Alright. We can forage for resources. We can study in private. Or we can mentor someone. Let's study in private. These are small global bonuses that we will get all the time. Do we want to look at hope, quickness, or presence? Well, we can master hope, so let's go ahead and do that. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Book of Rites, one you feel in your core, yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gained reader's influence, spirit. Yay! That was quick. So we're going to Cinderroot. That's where we're headed. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles the little imp Taizo. Whoa! Freaking out. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward him. Whoa! And leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Wooden man. Hail Taizo, but you look famished here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in an affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Volfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Volfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days? They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. Trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. I don't want to leave. Let's remain silent. You stare back at Volfred, attempting to glean a deeper insight into what drives him, though remain unable to sense anything further. Still, you refuse to budge at his behest. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We follow the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, she is our friend. My friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hope that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. Seems we started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq. Aye, Volfred, sir? Come, let's have a chat. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. Of course, sir. Volfred strides toward the black wagon which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Volfred Sandalwood join you. He knows much of the rites. Welcome him aboard. I suppose, even though he wanted to get rid of me. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Oh, good. We don't have to sit through a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, let's talk to him. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. Oh, he studies you in silence for a time then. Tariq, if you have a moment? Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem her worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others follow them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Taizo think of her, I wonder? Oh, Taizo loves me. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft-spoken by those two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now pardon us, Tariq, and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Anyways, as I was saying, is that we don't have to sit through a very long story for once. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Lu and now look at the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Oh goodness, by the roots of Lus Glorian, it would appear that the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Whoa, that's a cool looking guy. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstouth at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? My fellows and myself you perhaps know as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rites. For now I am just whiling away the time making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then in your mind's eye you see Volfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstouth is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well, beneath her mask, Dariel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Volfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences, any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu,
Liu, he says.
You've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Oh, we shall. I wonder, O honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to beware of them. When Jodario continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent. Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He mad. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. Ooh. Oh, that guy is very confident. Who are we choosing? I always like having Jodario up. She's huge. Makes a huge ring. Next we'll go with... Kinda wanna go with the new girl. She's cool. I also kinda wanna go with him. He's really fast, but so is Ruki. Ruki's really fast also. Let's go with Ruki. And then we'll go with the new girl. Oh, she's unwilling. Oh, because she's unwilling to go with Jodario. Ha! Huh. Well, that's annoying. They'll never be friends, apparently. Well, he'll level up if we take him, I think. Let's show Volfred what we can do. Are you quite ready finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Now come along, let's give the stars a show. Wow, he is very confident. I get to remember the buttons for this game. Oh. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinderstaff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. I've had more than enough of him. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Come on, let's get him. Now isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manley. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well. Alright.
Manley and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, Reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as
there we go.
himself.
Got a double banish there. I'm gonna go for a dunk.
The Nightwings are the first to strike.
Clearly I have forgotten the controls as usual. Oh, what is this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Oh, great.
Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth.
Not quite a dunk, but we did make it in with Jodario. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this that much sooner. Let's not. Let's say we did. I'm guessing that if I hit them, I'll also be banished. So we're gonna run this away and jump around. Oh, we messed up. Oh, now we're really messed up. No, we missed. We missed. Oh, but now we have everyone. Alright. I really don't know how to, like, switch characters very well, or at all. Spaces to switch.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
There we go. There we go. Jodario's, she's my main lady. So if any of you notice how it's feeling rather crowded out here, almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here. Yes, I'd rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying above with that damned orb and let me handle this. So space switches. Space also passes. So we're gonna let Ruki get in on this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, everyone's down. For 3 seconds when Ruki comes up. There we go. Still trying to let Ruki get in on this. Yeah, we went around. Got it.
The Nightwings prevail.
Not very good at this game.
Themselves stood by their side.
Oh man, I think that might be an
The
understatement too.
night is ended.
Good, that imbecile of a sap. So much talk and hot air. Yeah, that's how we do it, people. We did it, one step closer, everyone. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings, I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Fine, we'll have to see where all this rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta. Ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to
Alright.
be gained.
I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all this really is their doing, isn't it? Alright. I'm probably going to continue down this tree. Because while bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and past the orb more quickly. Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Huh. That's interesting. We'll go with the faster part. She did not level up. And he did not level up. That's okay.
A flash of inspiration for
These, I think the green must be like their rested experience, where they'll definitely get experience next time they're played.
Right.
That was well done, my girl. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. Oh, thanks, Sandalwood. You're kind of an ass. After besting the chastity with great prowess, yeah, except for that one goal we missed, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate, thanks, man. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of your plan. Of our plan. Go have your reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside, then. That plan Wolfred mentioned, I just want you to know I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer, thanks to you. Seek your destination. It says it's further north. So up here? I guess. Yep. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Elodiel, and at the very top the Fall of Soliam. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Wolfred, sir, how did you know? Wolfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts as though he is directing them at you. I too can read, my girl, forbidden though the words may be. He turns back to Hedwyn. The reader's skills, which rare, are not unique, but as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going here which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy, it is, indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Alright, well, we've completed this section of the story, and as per usual here, this is where we will end the video. I will bring back my face. There we go. Thank you everybody for watching more of Pyre. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, let me know that you want me to continue this series. I know there's a couple out there. So, we have quite a few videos of this left, just so everyone knows. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Dash Brandon. Bye bye.